Greetings to everyone. After reading a lot of social media posts and responses and comments, so to say, I discovered something very, 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 very important and so much concerning. I tried to look for a word to define what I discovered, but it didn't come so easily. So I had to coin this theory, and I named the theory the self hate disorder theory, the SHDT. Now, this theory stems from situations where people hate themselves so bad that they see everything not good enough in other people, regardless of how good people present themselves to them or to the outside world. And this kind of behavior is an internalized racism that sort of eats the very fiber of society and the certain specific industries, especially the entertainment and even national politics. Ghanaians naturally love non-Ghanaians, and some may say, "Whoa, what are you saying?" But yes, Ghanaians naturally love non-Ghanaians, and that is humanly beautiful. It's beautiful. It is a very beautiful part of Ghanaians. But their hate for their own Ghanaians is very distasteful. We are so vicious to ourselves, so much that no effort of a true Ghanaian is wholly acceptable without the application of the popular pull him down syndrome to trivialize particular effort. In fact, only a fraction of Ghanaians truly display real love for their own people within Ghana and even in the diaspora. I read somewhere that the common qualification and degree for most Ghanaians is a PhD. And by saying PhD, it is not the academic PhD that we know, but PhD in the form, defined like the pull him down qualification. That is the PhD that is so common according to certain sources for most Ghanaians. But this is not true for every Ghanaian. It is not in the DNA of every Ghanaian to hate on the brothers or sisters of Ghanaian descent. I think it's just a sociological disease that can be addressed. It is. Interestingly, the advent of social media is making it quite worse because people have access to media, to the transformation of information, and so on and so forth. So it becomes a very difficult thing to deal with. A wise man whispered to me that it's an African thing and not about Ghanaians. Another wise man quickly interjected to say it's a human problem. I agree to both wise people. All those two wise men, I agree with them. But my spectacle at this material time is on Ghanaians for a reason. And the reason is that the situation is comparatively worse when it comes to Ghanaians. Look, Kwame Nkrumah was a thorn in the flesh of many world leaders in global politics due to his ideologies. None was able to get to him until Ghanaians were involved in the whole plot. It seems to be very easy to use Ghanaians to tarnish the image of another Ghanaian or kill the career of another Ghanaian by pulling him or her down through serious what do you call it, diabolically orchestrated self-hate disorder mechanisms. Very, very serious. Some time ago, the president of Ghana made a statement that Sikam Pedede, and it was kind of funny You see, sikampe dede, meaning money does not like noise. We all laughed and make jokes with that particular statement. But anyway, sometimes we need some of these things to lighten us up because life is too stressful. But have we really taken a good read and understanding of that statement? I'm very sure some have, but I also believe many only recognized the funny part and then how to politically use the term for or against what and whoever. Now, if we look back, we can recall President John Mahama in 2014 on Adum TV saying that Ghanaians complain too much. The technical director of the Ghana Football Association lamented recently that Ghanaians talk too much. A Ghanaian artist, King Aisoba, and I remember King Aisoba in the days of Terry Bonchaka, may his soul rest in peace, released a single entitled People Talk Too Much. I heard Reggie Rockstone a few days ago on Facebook Live lamenting on how much Ghanaians hate each other. And the list goes on and on and on and on. I don't think the problem is so much with the talking, but then the diabolical intent behind those chirpings. This is a country that certain individuals can meet one day and decide to sideline specific artists for very selfish reasons and even admit to doing so without any element of shame. Right? Refusing, and I mean refusing to play the music of certain specific individuals for whatever reason. But at the same time, these people who have these secret meetings trying to kill the career of other people will still expect the same people they are not so much promoting with their words and deeds to compete with other artists outside the country for international laurels. You're talking about other people whose nation, whose nation is solidly behind them. Don't get me wrong or quote me out of context. Criticism is welcome in all facets of life as long as it is done constructively without the intent to damage, belittle, trivialize, or bury the dream and effort of the individual being criticized. We can do better. We can do better as Ghanaians because we have it within our DNA to display love and affection in a way that many across the globe do not have. That love is there. The problem is, why aren't we able to display those attributes of love to our own self, to our own people? Why? What is it that prevents us from showing and displaying that love and affection to the craft of our own people? We'll leave the rest for another day. Long live Ghana. Bye bye.